Good evening, everyone. I'm Skinny Kenny, and this is the first in a video entry on my site, skinnykenny.com. This entry is entitled The New Yorker. So, as many of you may or may not know, I've been living in New York for about 8 months. And since I've been here, I find that New York is starting to make me hate groups of people. People that either I didn't know before, so I didn't have any experience with them, or who never really were in any way, like involved in my life, either to help or hinder me. So this first group that we're going to talk about today is the handicapped and the elderly. And we'll talk about the handicapped first. Sometimes when I'm waiting in line and I look through the line, if I see a handicapped person, my immediate reaction is, God, like, come on, don't be on this bus, please. And the reason for that is, I know that sounds really bad, but the reason for that is there's a whole ritual that the bus driver's got to do just for this one person. And it, like, uses up all my time and everyone else's time. But it's not like I'm in a rush, so I could wait, like, the minute it takes, but who wants to wait? So, the first thing he does is he pushes everyone back, got to get back. And then he lowers his ramp. This ramp from like the 1920s, like steam-powered ramp. Painfully slow, even more so when it's cold outside, like 2 o'clock in the morning. I just want to grab that ramp and I just want to pull it down. Just slam it on the ground. Let's get it going. But I can't do that because I would look like a psychopath, obviously. So I just sit there and watch it. Just watch it go down. Just waiting. So he gets it down. He gets it fully down. Now he's got to take the handicapped person and he's got to wheel them up the ramp. He's got to get them on up in the bus. So he gets them in the bus and then he seatbelts their wheelchair. Not the person, just the wheelchair. He just puts a seatbelt through the wheels that holds it in place. Which is strange because if the bus was to get in a wreck, they're not attached to anything. They could just go flying to the front of the bus. The wheelchair will be fine though. Completely fine. I guess wheelchairs are over people in New York. But anyway, so you gotta wait for that. And then after that's done, then you can get on the bus. So, I've been waiting there for like a minute while all this is going on. I know, again, I'm not in a rush. It sounds bad. But, I'm not the only one who feels this way. When I look around the line, everyone else is just like, I gotta be at work, son. Come on, man. It's just taking too long. So, I'm not the only one. The second group is old people. New York is a city where it's a very fast pace of life. Everyone's in a rush to get somewhere, whether they're going to work or I think maybe, possibly, everyone has diarrhea. So they're in a rush to find a bathroom. That's the kind of run that I see. So they have a tendency to get caught up when you're, by your surroundings. So if I see people running, I'm going to run too. Maybe there's someone shooting. I'm from Memphis. If there's people running, there might be some shooting going on back there. So you might not want to go. Plush Club, I know you guys know about that in Memphis. But it gets to the point where I mess myself up. If I'm on the train station and there's just a group of people just running to get to that train, I'm just going to drop what I'm doing. I'm going to run with them. And I'm going to jump and I'm going to get on that train. Woo! Made it! Then I'll look up and I'll see that this is a train going the opposite direction. So I made it. I caught it. Woo! Thank you, God. I got it! But it's not going where I'm going. So, fuck. I'm going in the opposite direction, seeing my train come. And I see a guy just leisurely walking on. I just ran to get on the wrong fucking train. So, that happens. And that's bad enough as it is. But sometimes when I'm running to get on the right train, there's old people, landmines. They're everywhere. So I'm, dodging them, moving left and right, spinning around. I'm playing basketball with these people. And they're just all in the way. And if you hit them, you drop all this stuff, you can't just keep going. You gotta help them out. You don't want to be an asshole about it. And before I end this entry, there is one time that I really regret. I was walking home and there was an old guy. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. I was hungover. This old guy was like, "Can you help me?" He was struggling with 2 big boxes. And I'm a young guy. I'm strong. I'll go to the gym. I could have easily, yes, sir. I will help you. I will hold these boxes wherever you are going. I will take them there. I will get you there. But instead, I just looked at him and I was just like, man, it's cold. And then I just walked off. And, I didn't do it. That's what I said. I didn't even help him. I felt really bad, weeks later. Yesterday, I thought about that. And so that that wasn't my proudest moment, but that happened. So, but that's the first entry. I hope you guys enjoyed. Come hang out with me in New York sometime. If you live here, we can hang out. All right. Goodbye.